The other day, I went shopping for a bathroom scale, and I had no idea how advanced they have gotten today. I came across this one scale. It had 4 features to it. It could not only track your body weight, but your body fat, your bone mass, and your water percentage. I was very shocked about the low price, but I ended up just getting a regular scale that only told your body weight. The salesman was pretty surprised. I was honest with him. I told him getting a scale gave me one reason to be depressed. I didn't need 4. This whole situation got me to really think, how much does our weight actually affect us? I have come to find out that obesity contributes to health problems in the United States, and there are simple ways to prevent it. In the next few minutes, I will be talking about how common it is, what are the causes, what are the negative effects, and how to start taking action today. Obesity is common, costly, and serious, according to the U.S. Department of Human Health Services 2020. Did you know from 2000 through 2015, obesity has increased from 30.5% to 42.4%. And in different subgroups, among blacks is 49%, Hispanics 44%, whites 42%. If you think about it, that's just about half of each group. What are the common causes that even contribute to this? One of the main problems is the food that we put in our body on a day-to-day basis. Junk food. It's designed to be cheap, long-lasting on the shelf, and have an irresistible taste. And I can definitely vouch to that. Manufacturers do make their food tasty so they can increase their sales. But in reality, they're actually endorsing overeating. Food is designed to get you hooked. According from Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology 2015, they did a nationwide analysis on grocery store purchases. They found out that highly processed food makes up more than 60% of what we buy. Think about that. And that 60%, they're added sugar, salt, and fats just for our own individual satisfaction. And that's just for the people who actually shop for their groceries. To my surprise, family has a huge influence on our weight. I really thought my family was setting me up for success, but it turns out they had me failing since the beginning. Genes affect the amount of body fat that's stored, how it converts fat to energy, the appetite regulation, and even the calories we burn. A lot of people don't take into consideration their eating habits along with the food that they put in their body. But this does have negative consequences for the long term. Whenever you're overweight, there is an increase in fatty tissue. This means your heart has to work extra hard to pump blood throughout your body. This is why people have high blood pressure and abnormal cholesterol levels, which leads to an increased chance of stroke and terminal heart diseases. Another problem is digestive issues. It increases your likelihood for heartburn, gallbladder disease, and liver problems. I know what a lot of people think. You don't have heartburn right now, so it's not really a problem. But on the contrary, when you age, you have an increased likelihood of getting heartburn. In fact, 60 million cases in the United States are brought up each year, according to the American Heart Association of 2019. for gallbladder disease is 20 to 25 million cases, according to Dr. Lewis 2016. How do you know if you just gained a little weight from Christmas dinner or if you're at risk? You can start by looking at your BMI, according to Mayo Clinic 2020. This is your body mass index. It's easy to find out what your BMI is. Just divide your weight by your height, square it, and then multiply it by 703. If it lands between the 19 to 25%, you have a normal weight status. If it's in between the 25 to 29, you're overweight. And then anything above 30 is obese. How do you take action? Where do you even start? You can start right now by making a goal in your head to maintain a healthy weight. When people start living a healthy lifestyle, they usually do it for the summer, just to look good, or at the beginning of the year to feel fresh. But that is not how you do it. You need to understand that this is a lifestyle choice. This is why it is crucial to start with moderate weight. You need to start with about 5 to 10%, which converts to 10 to 20 pounds. Actually, after doing my research, I even found a shortcut. You get one of those Fitbits. It tracks how many steps you take along with the calories. You just pop it in the dryer in the morning and you can get a head start on your steps. I even had 3,000 steps before I even put on my pants. If you look at any weight loss program, they'll tell you the same thing. Change your eating habits and increase your physical activity. If this is repeated, they must have a point. People just get accustomed to what they eat. My personal recommendation is to start off your journey with a journal. Track what foods you eat for a couple days. Then you'll see what your body craves and what it doesn't really get enough of. Do you like more fats? Are you missing more fruit in your diet? It really gives you a good reflection of your body. The recommended calories for adult is 2,000 per day, according to the Department of Agriculture 2019. It doesn't mean just eat fatty food. Just so there's no reason to procrastinate on starting a new lifestyle today, I have gathered some recommended amount for each food group. Each day, you should be eating 2 cups of fruit, 2.5 cups of veggies, 6 ounces of grain, 5.5 ounces of protein, and 1 cup of dairy. After taking this step, you need to understand why people lose their diet. They put too much restriction. They don't understand that you can eat what you like, only in moderation. Don't get stuffed off of fattening food. I know places today, they're made like that, but you need to eat just enough to feel fulfilled. You need to feel fresh, full, and recharged after you eat, not stuffed and like you need a nap. Another key is water. I know it's a common thing to hear, but according to Dr. Who 2015, consistently drinking water does help in many ways. Not only does it save money, but improves your health. 150 minutes a week is recommended by the American Heart Association of 2020. It's okay to start slow if you're just starting out. Maybe you want to start with 30 minutes per day. But as you get older, people get used to being in a routine and they need to exercise all their muscle groups. Make sure it's fun, not a chore. Do yoga, hiking, and even dance. In conclusion, obesity is a common disease in the U.S. The main causes are from junk food and family influences. These habits lead to lifelong effects. That's why if you start watching the food that you eat and add a little exercise, you'll improve your overall health. Now that it is understood that bad eating habits has severe consequences, you now have a sense of wisdom. But if you don't connect that wisdom with action, now you're setting yourself up for failure for the future.